I honestly didn't want to have to make this video, but I don't think I've ever gotten ripped up more for winning a game. Big game, by the way. Let's not pretend that this wasn't important for both Ray and myself. Obviously, Ray treated this week as if it were the Super Bowl, aside from not putting out any videos until 2 seconds before the game started on Sunday. Next to no posts. Maybe he didn't post anything about the matchup all week, but he certainly had enough time to add and drop 600 quarterbacks over the course of the week, which we will get into. I have notes here. That's how many moves Ray made all week and how many things I'd like to discuss in this video. So let's go through a couple of things. Let's go through the whole week as it unfolds, because this is a very strange and interesting week. It's a week two matchup between two rivals. I feel like I could be one of the teams in the way of Ray making some noise this year. Obviously, Ray doesn't feel that way. I really don't give a crap what Ray thinks about my team. He certainly treated this week like it was do or die for him. The moves that he made throughout the week indicated that, and let's go through them point by point right here in this video. So on 9/12, I get a text message from Ray on my other phone, which I don't check, so I actually saw this message a day later. He said, and I quote, "Let's have some fun with this matchup this week," followed by no videos from him until 14 seconds before game time on Sunday. Okay, I don't really understand what the fun was going to be. I put out a video. I was hoping for a response from Ray. Apparently my video wasn't good enough for him. He took some issue with it in his press conference yesterday, which happened to be pretty funny. I did enjoy it, but he took issue with my video that I put out as if it wasn't a video, but it was a video, and I got no response to that video. So then we move on to 9/13, the next day. I benched Dalton at the last second because I didn't really particularly like the matchup against Baltimore. I benched him while I was at my daughter's preschool orientation. So I'm literally sitting listening to the teachers talk about what my daughter's going to be doing for the next year, and I'm reviewing my fantasy football lineup. And during that time, I decided to bench Dalton at the last second, leaving the quarterback position open. I even texted Ray asking him just to make sure I would be able to drop Dalton after he had played his game. Ray confirmed, and that's what I did. Later on that night, Ray said, Dalton is on pace for about 97 points on your bench. So there's a shot from Ray. Whatever, good. That's great. Later that night, I said that I'm spotting Ray 83 points this week. I made one post about that. Ray responds by saying that I spent all night telling him about points I spotted him. Apparently, according to Ray, one post equals all night. Still no video from Ray, but let's have fun with it this week, as he said earlier. 9:15 comes around, and I geniusly left the quarterback position open for 2 or 3 days now, and Ray, apparently this is Ray's fun, begins for him, and let's go through it. I'm watching this unfold. I had a feeling I knew what he was doing. I didn't really want to interfere. I didn't want to look desperate, so I just let it play out. And I even told Peter the other day, I said I was considering leaving the quarterback position open with the hopes of beating Ray without a quarterback. And it turns out I was very close to being able to do that. That's how badly I beat Ray. Hey, oh, look, Ray had a great week, but my team had a much better week. So let's go through move by move. Pickup number 1, Nick Foles, who only put up 26 points. Pickup number 2, Eli Manning, who only put up 23 points. He dropped John Ross for Eli Manning, who I had to hear about all offseason how John Ross was going to break out this year. Drops him for Eli Manning. Eli Manning put up 23 points. He was horrendous. Pickup number 3, Tyrod Taylor, 22 points. The other thing that Ray mentioned yesterday is he actually put these guys in some kind of ranking order. I guess the way he picked them up was the ranking order that he had laid out. Nick Foles and Eli Manning are 1 and 2 on your list. He even picked up, at some point, Sam Bradford. I mean, these are guys that you're worried about me picking up? Christ almighty. Then he picks up Ryan Fitzpatrick, puts up 44 points this week. And you would think, oh man, Ray did it. He blocked me. He blocked me from the best quarterback pickup of the week. Nope. He dropped Fred Warner, who's been pretty good this year, linebacker. Pickup number 5. Ryan Tannehill put up 26 points, dropped Foles for him. 2 seconds later, after realizing he can't double cheat the system, he dropped Tannehill for Foles. Then he drops Foles again for Josh Allen. Then drops Allen for Foles. He then adds Foles for a kicker. Apparently, this is the fun that Ray had in mind regarding that text message he sent me a couple days earlier. Then he adds Tannehill again for Manning. Then, the best move of all, he added Bradford for Taylor. How Ray could look at Sam Bradford and say that this is a guy that I want to keep away from my opponent is beyond me. I don't know what kind of scouting Ray did to determine that, but that's what we did. So I'm sitting here, I'm watching this. Like I said, I'm considering going empty in the quarterback position just to really rub it in. Almost could have won with the empty. Almost could have won. Again, still no video from Ray, but Ray had the audacity to call out my video that I did put up there as not being good enough. No video from Ray. Somehow, Ray leaves Blake the Snake. So I said, you know what? Let's go with Blake. Let's go with the Snake. We go with the Snake. And naturally, the Snake outscores everyone on waivers that week, putting up almost 50 points. As Cisco said, that's karma getting you in the ass. As a matter of fact, Bortles even outscored Dalton. Dalton put up about 1,000 points this week. Bortles put up 2,000. Sunday rolls around. Still no video from Ray until 2 seconds before the game. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't even watch the video yet. Haven't watched it. I don't think I'm going to watch it. Apparently, Ray was very antagonistic in the video, according to Ricky. That's fine. Whatever. I don't know why he waited till 2 seconds before the game on Sunday. He had a lot of time to add drop guys throughout the week. Not enough time to put a video out. Okay. Sunday games are going on. I'm getting big games from everyone. Diggs, Aguilar, the worst wide receiver in football, putting up a huge game. White Magic doing white magic things. Defense going off. So on, so on, and so on. I don't say a word. I left it alone. I knew what I was going to do this week. If Bortles went off, I was going to go crazy. And sure enough, Bortles goes off, and I'm obviously going to rub it in Ray's face. Ricky pulled this to Ray a couple of years ago. Ray did the exact same thing. He rubbed it in Ricky's face. For some reason, Ray took offense to this. Like, this was a shock. Like, for some reason, he didn't expect me to do this. So here are some quotes from Ray. Let's pretend my opponent gave me a choice to play anyone else. Yep, that's the point, Ray. That is exactly why I did what I did on the boards on Sunday. Exactly why. You handed me a 50-point quarterback this week. Thank you. Then he said something else about me being an expert in response to Ricky. So Bortles just goes and scores another touchdown. Then Ray says, Chris out here celebrating early season wins versus me like it's 2013. Yeah, I used to crush Ray back in the day, early in the seasons, to the tune of record-breaking point totals. Missed those days, absolutely. Maybe they're back again. Ray says that Bortles scores another touchdown just to rub it in Ray's face. Ray was the one that treated this week as if it were his Super Bowl with the ad drops. Whatever. Worked out great for me. Here's your video, Ray. I am done with week 2. Huge win for me. Big time point totals. Pumped about my team now. Quarterback controversy next week. Bortles. Wentz is coming back. What am I going to do? Maybe I'll leave the position open and let Ray determine my quarterback for next week too. Have a good day, everyone.